Question number 1. With reference to the cultural history of India, consider the following statements regarding Madhvacharya. Statement 1. He was a contemporary of Sankaracharya and propagated the philosophy of Kevala Dvaita. 2. His philosophy posits that the difference between the soul, Jiva, and God, Ishvara, is natural, eternal, and real. 3. He founded the Udupi Krishna Mutt and established the Astha Mutt's traditions. So the correct answer for this question is B. That is, a statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2 and a statement 3 is correct. Madhvacharya was not the contemporary of Sankaracharya. Madhvacharya belonged to 18th century CE and Sankaracharya was from 8th century CE. While Sankaracharya propounded Advaita, that is non-dualism, or Kevala Dvaita, Madhvacharya was the chief proponent of Dvaita, that is dualism. Tattvada. 2 is correct. His philosophy is based on realist dualism. He propounded the concept of Panchabheda, 5 eternal distinctions, one of which is the difference between God and soul. According to him, this difference is not illusory Maya, but is natural, eternal, and real. Statement 3 is correct because Madhvacharya established the Udupi Krishna Mutt in Karnataka and also instituted the Astha Mutt, 8 Ashtamat Mathas, 8 monasteries to conduct daily worship of Lord Krishna by rotation, a tradition that continues to this day. Question number 2. With reference to the Indian stock market history, consider the following statements. 1. The Bombay Stock Exchange was the first stock exchange in Asia to launch a screen-based trading system. 2. The Standard & Poor BSE Sensex companies 50 large-cap stocks, whereas the Nifty 50 comprises 30 large-cap stocks. So the correct answer for this question is D. That is, neither of the statement is correct. Although Bombay Stock Exchange was the Asia's first stock exchange, but it did not launch a screen-based trading system first. It was launched in 1995. The indices are swapped in the statement. The Standard & Poor BSE Sensex tracks the performance of 30 large cap stocks. Nifty 50, which is the flagship index of NSE, tracks 50 large cap stocks, that is 50 companies. Question number 3. With reference to the India Revised Earthquake Design Code 2025, consider the following statements. Statement 1. It has introduced a new seismic zone 6, placing the entire Himalayan arc in this highest risk category. 2. The code mandates that cities lying on the border of 2 seismic zones must be classified under the lower risk zone to reduce construction costs. 3. It acknowledges for the first time that ruptures from the Himalayan frontal thrust may extend southwards to populated foothill regions. So the correct answer for this question is B. That is, statement 1 and statement 3 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. So we will see the explanations. This is the new zonation of earthquakes in India, in which entire Himalayan region except this region of Leh is included in category 6, that is risky, that is a very dangerous critical zone of earthquake. Entire Himalayan region from Ladakh to Arunachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Andaman Nicobar comes under the category 6 of earthquake zone. This is the frequently asked question in any of the exams. That is Andaman Nicobar and this one is Lakshadweep comes under which categories of earthquake? So Lakshadweep comes under Zone 2 and Andaman Nicobar comes under Zone 6. And this is the Bhuj region or Kutch region in which 2002 earthquake in 2000 Bhuj earthquake occurred is included in category 6. The revised code has radically updated the zonation map. It has introduced Zone 6, highest risk, for the first time and placed the entire Himalayan arc from Jammu, J&K, Ladakh to Arunachal Pradesh in this zone due to consistent and extreme tectonic stress. Statement 2 is incorrect because the new code prioritizes safety over cost. It prioritizes safety over cost. It stipulates that if a city or town lies on the border of two seismic zones, it defaults to the highest risk zone. Statement 3 is correct. The revised code incorporates scientific modeling of fault segments. It specifically acknowledges that ruptures from the Himalayan frontal thrust may not be contained within the mountains but could propagate southwards to populated foothill regions. We have to which pair is correctly matched. So the first one is Operation Sagar Bandhu is related to humanitarian assistance to Sri Lanka post-cyclone Detoa. ACE 400 Prometei is indigenous anti-drone system developed by DRDO. 3. Vision Mahasagar Maritime Cooperation Framework for the Indian Ocean region. So the correct answer for this question is B. Statement 1 and statement 3 is incorrect. Statement 2 is incorrect because S400 Prometei is not a indigenous anti-drone system. It is Russia's surface-to-air missile. And Vision Mahasagar is maritime cooperation framework for Indian Ocean region. Operation Sagar Bandhu is humanitarian assistance to Sri Lanka post-cyclone Detoa. Pair 1 is correctly matched. So, question number 5. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Paradip Port has consistently been one of the top performing major ports in India, handling the highest cargo volume among East Coast ports. Statement 2. Paradip Port is an artificial lagoon harbour located at the confluence of Godavari River and Bay of Bengal. The correct answer for this question is C. That is, statement 2 is incorrect and statement 1 is correct. Paradip Port is a key deep water port in eastern coast. It has achieved the fastest ever 100 million metric ton cargo throughout and has crossed the 100 MMT mark for the 9th consecutive year. It is recognized as one of the top performing major ports in India. While Paradip Port is an artificial deep water port, it is located at the confluence of Mahanadi and the Bay of Bengal in the Jagatsinghpur district of Odisha, north of Godavari River, which is in Andhra Pradesh. Question number 6. Consider the following statements regarding the first Blind Women's T20 World Cup. 1. It was hosted exclusively by India across 3 different states. 2. The ball used in the tournament is a white plastic ball with metal bearings inside to produce sound. In the B1 category, fully blind batters are allowed a runner and every run scored by them counts as double. So B, a statement 2 and 3 is correct and statement 1 incorrect. The tournament was co-hosted by India and Sri Lanka while matches were played in Delhi and Bengaluru, India. The final was held in Colombo. Statement 2 is correct. To accommodate visual impairment, the equipment is specialized. The ball is a white plastic ball containing metal bearings. Statement 3 is correct. The rules of blind cricket distinguish between categories. Question number 7. In the context of Astha Mathas or of Udupi, consider the following statements. They were established by Madhvacharya to propagate Advaita philosophy. 2. The rotation of worship rites Paryaya among these mutts is a unique tradition associated with Udupi Krishna Mutt. 3. Madhvacharya is believed to have been initiated into sannyasa by Achyuta Pareksha. So the correct answer for this question is B, that is statement 2, and statement 3 is correct. Statement 1 is incorrect because Madhvacharya is related to philosophy of Dvaita, that is dualism. Note the non-dualism. Advaita is related to Sankaracharya, Acharya Sankaracharya. So statement 1 is incorrect. And the Ashtamats, 8 monasteries, share the responsibility of worshipping Lord Krishna at the Udupi Mutt in a cyclic rotation known as Praya. As a teenager, Madhvacharya, then named Vasudeva, was initiated into sannyasa by his guru Achyuta Preksha, who gave him the name Purna Prajna. Question number 8. Consider the following statements regarding the Paradip port. 1. It was the first major port of East Coast to be commissioned after independence. 2. It is governed by the Major Port Trust Act 1963. 3. Its foundation stone was laid by Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. So the correct answer for this question is B. This is the Paradip port. There are 14 major ports in India. There is Kolkata. It's the only riverine ports in the country. Kolkata and Vishakhapatnam, Ennore, also known as Kamarajar Port, Chennai Port, Tuticorin, Viva Chidambaram Port, Kochi Port, Mangaluru, Marmugao Port Trust, Mumbai, JNPT, Jawaharlal Nehru Port, and this is Kandala Port. So these are the major ports in India, and another transshipment port is being developed in Andaman and Nicobar nature, that is Great Nicobar Transshipment Port. Paradip was declared 8th major port of India in 1966 and was first major port of the East Coast to be commissioned after India gained independence. Statement 2 is correct because it operates as an autonomous body under Major Port Trust Act 1963 governed by Board of Trustees. Statement 3 is incorrect. The foundation stone of the port was laid by Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru on January 3, 1962, not Lal Bahadur Shastri. Question number 9. Which of the following statements best describes the significance of the rice varieties Pusa, DST and DRR Dhan 100 Kamala? A. They are the first genetically modified rice varieties to be commercially released in India without field trials. B. They represent India's first successful gene-edited rice lines evaluated under a national blind coded trial protocol. C. They are traditional organic varieties preserved by indigenous communities and recently recognized by ISAR. D. They are hybrid varieties developed exclusively for export to European markets to meet strict residue limits. So the correct answer for this question is B. They represent India's first successful gene-edited rice lines evaluated under a national blind coded trial protocol. Their primary significance is that they are India's first successful gene-edited rice lines evaluated under a national protocol. Question number 10. Rare earth, metals, alloys, sintered magnets. The sequence given above represents the value chain targeted by which of the following initiatives? A. National Mission on Transformative Mobility and Battery Storage. B. A scheme to promote manufacturing of sintered rare earth magnets, permanent magnets. C. Production linked incentives scheme for advanced chemistry cell. D. FAME India Phase 2. The correct answer for this question is B. A scheme to promote manufacturing of sintered rare earth permanent magnets.